Happy Tuesday, hashtag my global family. How are you doing, family? I am running a little bit on res time, but this coyote always tries to make it, family. You know what? I have PTSD, and that means I walk slightly through this world differently, family. And I'll be honest, I have always and forever been late. The running joke in my family is that I was born 2 months premature, family, which basically makes up for me being late for the rest of my life. But you know what? That's okay, family, because I still bring it when I am there. So don't forget, family, let us redefine success and make ourselves remember to celebrate our everyday victories. And for this coyote, making sure I actually tape instead of letting my anxiety or PTSD get the best of me is always and forever a celebration, family. Yep, yep, yep. How are you doing? Oh, check out the tea, family. Check out my new favorite tea. Rolling with the homies. Oh my gosh. I have my crazy, cute, and eclectic t-shirt collection, family. And I love sharing them with you. It makes me feel goofy and it makes me have fun, right? I have to add a little spice in my life. What t-shirt am I gonna rock today? Is it gonna be Care Bears? Is it gonna be Bambi? Is it gonna be AC/DC? Who knows, family? You never know. But that's one of the things I like. And I have discovered Charlotte Russ, family, my niece, who is a freshman at CNM, and I go there regularly to check out clothes. It is an inexpensive place to get clothing for high school to college age kids. And this coyote gets $10 t-shirts, family. $10 t-shirts at Charlotte Russ. So I'm saying. I also love this coyote is a graduate student, family. A full-time graduate student at the University of Mexico makes $14,400 a year. I'm only half-time, which means I make a little over 7 grand, family. Woohoo! So I'm always on a budget. So what do? I definitely troll the sales and clearance at Hot Topic for my t-shirts. I'm just saying, family. How can we feed our happy while not spending too much money? Always look for coupons and discounts and sales. Just saying, family. Because yes, for some reason, a Care Bear t-shirt makes me super happy. I'm a little bit of a dork, family, but that's okay. People who are goofy have the most fun. I'm just saying, yes, we definitely have fun. So, family, I have been working on my schedule, and forgive me, but I'm trying to make lunchtime yoga a thing, mostly because I've been writing my doctoral dissertation first thing in the morning. It is a big, scary thing, family. I need to graduate. I have been doing my PhD for 9.5 years now, and it's time for me to move on. But I'm scared. I'm really scared. I lost my voice in 2018 after taking out a white male academic predator in a sexual harassment case, family. I was a witness and made sure a predator was no longer hunting in my parties, at my house, in my spaces, in my community, and that person will do no more harm here. And ever since then, family, I have been taking cases and handholding other amazing college students around the United States who are advocating for their own cases. Because family discrimination due to disability, discrimination due to race, gender, my LGBTQ family, my Muslim brothers and sisters family, Islamophobia is real. And it definitely affects the culture here in the United States. So please, family, join me in advocating and using our voice. Let's be and create the change that we want to see in this world. I had a panic attack this morning at the gym, family. I was at the gym, my favorite happy place, and I almost freaked out. And there's nothing wrong today, family. I'm just going. daily life, right? Get up, go to the gym, work on my dissertation, work on my GA-ship, do stuff, pay bills, clean the kitchen. There isn't anything that is like pressing on me, or I don't have any scary deadlines other than, yes, I have to graduate this year, family. But I have a general sense of uneasiness and I don't feel very well. I had a panic attack, and you know what? That's okay. Because sometimes when you are a coyote like me, or you're just a person with disability, if you have PTSD, depression, or anxiety, sometimes it affects us, family. We can be triggered in all kinds of different ways. It could be a conversation, it could be a phone call, it could be an email, it could be something that we're worried about in the future. So I just want to remind you, family, that if you need an extra little love, if you need some time, I'm saying, please take care of yourself because COVID is still affecting all of our lives. So let's be kinder to each other and to ourselves. Believe me, family. What's that song? You have a black belt and beating yourself up? That is this coyote. Because as a survivor of trauma, including rape and molestation as a child as a ramification of eating boarding schools, I was overweight, family. I had a shopping and eating addiction because I tried to fill my pain and suffering with stuff, right? With food, with weight. When I was 290 pounds, 220 to 290 my entire adult life, I was hiding. I was not a sexual figure if I was really overweight, right? And I had been abused as a child. And that is something that I have been fighting against my whole life. How do I reclaim my self-confidence? How do I reclaim my love? Because as a survivor, I don't think very much of myself, family. Sometimes I think I am horrible and stupid and ugly, and I get all the anxieties in my head that have nothing to do with real life. And I feel like I'm failing everyone, and that I'll never graduate. It's a fear I have, family. But I will. I will graduate. I will become Dr. Dre. And I will realize that it's just anxiety talking, that I am a survivor of trauma and I'm a warrior. And that, yes, this is a mental health diagnosis that I continuously manage. PTSD isn't going to go away, family. It's not going to have a miraculous cure. There's not going to be a day where I wake up and I'll just be better magically. But what I can do, family, and why I'm doing this vlogging project and making videos of my everyday life, from panic attacks to working out and keeping off the 110 pounds I lost in 2017, to smoking my medical marijuana with you all, showing that superheroes and PhDs also use medical marijuana in order to manage their anxiety, manage their PTSD, and make a change in the world, family. So I'm just saying, let us role model and be and create the change we need in this world. All right, family, my pledge to you is to try to tape more regularly. I know, family, but it's the holidays and my anxiety has been riding me, which is why I was off taping for 3 weeks. But you know what, family? We are back in action and I can't wait to keep on adventuring. Let's go ahead and get started on our warrior yoga, family. We are starting brand new series this week. I'm going to mix it up a little bit on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but don't forget to always be here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for our chair yoga for others. I love you, family. Let's get started. Can't wait. Can't wait. And my mama just got here, so I'm gonna say hi. I'll be right back, family.
Alrighty, my friends, welcome. Let's begin today's practice in a nice, comfortable seat of your choice. So you can come into a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. You can even begin this first bit of pranayama on the edge of your couch. If you're feeling good, maybe you just want to run or something, you want to sit in Virasana on your knees. Righto. But after you make your decision, let's lean right in to make today's practice as glorious and as efficient as possible so that we can get you feeling your best. So when you've found your seat, sit up nice and tall, bringing your attention and your awareness to the line that runs from your crown to the base of the spine of your tail. And just notice where you are quite literally today. Like, are you kind of shifting forward? Is it really hard to sit up tall? Are you starting to notice the benefits of your daily practice kind of start to pay off here? Wink, wink. So just notice. I know when I first started practicing, it's hard for me to talk with my eyes closed, that it was really difficult for me to sit up tall in meditation. Now I feel much more at ease here. So wherever you are, just lean in, notice. And then let's all close the eyes if we haven't already. Just soften through your fingertips wherever you are. And we're going to inhale, take a deep breath in, fill all four sides of the torso with air, really dropping that breath into your belly. And then exhale, let it out through the mouth as you relax your shoulders. Twice more, just like that, a little deeper, a little longer with the breath each time. Here we go, big inhale, fill up. Nothing fancy. Exhale, empty it out. And one more time, big inhale. Breath travels down as you breathe in. And then we flip the direction of the breath. It comes up as we exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. Bring the palms together at your heart. Bring your head toward your heart. Your chin towards your chest. Now with the eyes closed, set a little intention here, something that's going to help you feel your best. You can maybe complete the sentence, I choose, fill in the blank, and start to breathe deep as you feel this deep stretch in the back of the neck and the traps, the upper back body. Lower body is nice and heavy. Excellent. If you've landed on something, go ahead and repeat it. Consider it already done. Imagine it already so as you quietly repeat your intention. And just trust that whatever came up, it's the right thing. Okay, and then slowly let's release. We'll bring the head back up, head over heart, heart over pelvis. If you're not in a cross-legged seat, you can still do this next little ditty. Just catch up with us when you need to, or go ahead and transition now. All right, left hand's gonna reach all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Inhale, right fingertips reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Now both arms, fingertips are gonna go behind the ears as you reach all the way up. Big breath in, stretching through all four sides of the torso, the front, the back, side to side, reach, reach, reach. And then on your exhale, you're gonna send your right hand to your left knee for a twist, seated twist here. Breathing down into the belly. Again, that directional breath as you breathe in, and then think of the breath coming up and out through the nose as you exhale. Inhale to lift and lengthen, grow a little bit taller in the spine. Exhale to twist just a little deeper. Maybe send your gaze gently past your left shoulder. And for one more cycle of breath here, just notice where you might be gripping or holding in the toes or in the jaw or in your hands, and see if you can soften. Relax any tension. Yeah, and then we'll come all the way back to center, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Now this time with the right arm, we're syncing up the breath to the movement and the movement to the breath. Inhale as you reach it up. Exhale as you bring it down with control. Inhale as you reach it up. Catch something. Exhale as you bring it down with control. Now both arms, fingertips are gonna go behind the ears, engage through your core, your center, draw the navel in and up as you reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Big breath, big stretch. And then exhale, nice easy twist to your right. So left hand comes to the right knee, right fingertips behind. And we want to try to maintain that head over heart here. So if you're collapsing back here, let's see if we can work in time to bring the head over the heart, heart over the center. And if you feel like that's impossible, you might sit up on a blanket or a towel. Lift the hips up. Okay, we're breathing here. Keep the chest lifting. Notice where you might be gripping or holding. See if you can soften with every exhale and sit up a little taller with every inhale. Again, find that directional breath as you breathe down. Belly expands. Relax the shoulders as you breathe out. Great, take one more cycle of breath here. Then together we'll inhale in, sit up nice and tall, and exhale, come all the way back to center. Awesome, we're gonna take our fingertips forward and continue this forward motion all the way to all fours.
Just kidding, family.
So find your tabletop position. Try to be meticulous right away. Wrists underneath the shoulders, so you're stacking the bones. Knees right underneath the hip points, so not too wide, not too narrow. And then spread your fingers super wide like starfish. Upper arm bones rotate out externally away from your chest, and the elbow creases shine forward. Then press firmly into the tops of the feet here. Inhale in, exhale, claw through the fingertips. Start to hug the lower ribs up and in here. Again, still pressing into the tops of the feet. Beautiful, neck is nice and long. Gaze is straight down. So we have this nice, engaged, active tabletop position. We're gonna put it to the test by curling the toes under, inhaling in and exhaling, lifting the knees, letting them hover. You'll start to feel your low belly turn on. Upper arm bones still rotating out. We're breathing here. We're starting to find that shake, that prana, that sensation that reminds us, oh, we are alive and well. We're here for 3, 2, knees kiss the earth on the 1. Uncurl the toes, drop the belly, open the chest. Cow pose. Breathe in, soften your gaze or close your eyes, really feel what's going on in the spine today, spinal column. And then here we go, exhale, chin to chest, same thing. Really paying attention to the sensation. All right, then keep it flowing with your breath. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through. Now keep it going on your own, and if you like, you can start to veer off the railroad tracks a little bit, finding what feels good, checking in with different parts of the body based on where you are today or where you are in your practice.
Don't forget, we can't do this now.
And you can always just stay within the structure.
I knew it with me.
But I say, like, especially if you're at home and like you're wearing whatever you want and you're in the comfort of your own space, I say get a little freaky. So you can start to check in with the shoulders, check in with the side body. Awesome, then reel it back into that tabletop position. Once again, we're gonna curl the toes under. We're gonna find our foundation, nice and strong. Inhale in, as you exhale, hovering table, lift the knees. Hug the low ribs in, breathe deep here, keep the neck nice and long. You're pressing away from the yoga mat, feeling this hollowing through the upper back body and this hollowing through the abdominal wall. You're here for 3, find a softness in the jaw, 2, and on the 1, release. This time we're gonna bring the big toes together, knees as wide as your mat. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, take it to the right, round through, come through extended child's pose, side out a little bit here. And then keep the circle going as you take it to the left. And now come all the way forward once again. Now keep it going here. This beautiful circle, opening up through the hips, the legs, the side body, the shoulder girdle, the neck. the palms, the forearms. Try to stay nice and awake, brighten your toes, keep the toes pressing down into the earth. When you feel ready, go ahead and reverse your circle. Reverse it. And then same thing here, you can kind of go a little freestyle here. If you find a little catch and you want to work in the catch, go for it. If you find, oh man, this extended child's pose just feels awesome, I'm going to chill here while Adriene keeps talking.
Did you hear my back?
Maybe a little wrist love might do the trick. All the while, remember, the breath comes first. Keep breathing.
Must have yoga in her
And
life,
then if you're
family.
still moving and grooving, let's meet back in extended child's pose. Hips melting back towards the heels. Don't worry if your extended child's pose doesn't look like mine. And if extended child's pose is just not a great shape for you, then I recommend you just working here in a nice wide-legged knee position, but with the shoulders up. So hips up. All right, if the heart's melting down, let's take the palms and bring them together. Walk the elbows forward. Melt your heart a little more, feel that stretch in the tricep and the shoulder as you take your little shark fin up and behind the nape of the neck, behind the head. And then if you're lifted here, if you're not back, let's just take a couple moments here to check in with the neck by bringing one ear to one shoulder and the other ear to the other shoulder. Fabulous. Take a big inhale in. Exhale, let's come all the way back up. You're going to keep the knees wide, big toes stay together. Left hand presses away from the earth. As you open up through the chest, you can imagine pulling a little bow and arrow. Why does it have to be little? Let's say pulling a big bow and arrow all the way across the chest. As you reach up towards the sky, again, integrate breath and movement, marry them together. As you inhale, reach forward. Exhale, come all the way through. Thread the needle, right fingertips underneath the bridge of the left arm. Great, bring your right ear to the earth.
Not my
Inhale
favorite
in,
right now, family. My shoulder's
exhale
so
out.
hurt.
Ground through the left palm. Inhale to
Don't do
reach for
anything
the
that
sky.
hurts.
Exhale, thread the needle.
Shoot, is that the same side or
One more
different side?
time, inhale, reach for the sky.
Oh shoot, same side.
And exhale, twist. Take one cycle of breath here. Breathe into your belly. And then slowly release. Right hand comes to the earth. And big inhale to reach the left fingertips to the sky. Try to keep the knees wide as you exhale. Thread the needle. Soft and easy. Take a cycle of breath here just on this first one. Feel it out. And then marrying the action to the breath to the action. Inhale, left fingertips reach towards the sky. We open up through the chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open, big bow and arrow here. And exhale, twist. Great, let's do one more. Inhale, grounding through the fingerprints of the right palm. And thread the needle. Take a big, buoyant, beautiful breath here in. Stay as you breathe out.
Oops, sorry, family.
Sweet, and slowly come all the way back up. Great, awesome. Walk the knees underneath you. You're gonna cross one ankle over the other. Mindfully, you can use your palms to come all the way back through center and back to your nice, comfortable seat. Cool, bring the left heel in towards your center and send the right leg all the way out.
Oh, just kidding.
And we'll slowly take our head and heart to point towards our right foot. You can spread your toes,
Right
little
leg.
yogi toes.
I forgot which leg was
Actively,
which, family.
not going to get into too much detail here, but just a little bit to help you activate this extended leg. Pull your right thigh bone, that right femur in. So just like we do a lot in our lunges, pull that right hip crease back. And then keep that active and engaged as you inhale. Both fingertips reach behind the ears. Big breath, big stretch. Exhale as you take it over. belly toward the top of your right thigh. If it doesn't come close, no worries. It's just that intention of kind of working towards something and not shying away. So breathe deep here wherever you are. In time, you might work to get that head to knee pose that this shape is named after. Another option is to take the fold and bring it more into the left low back by sending your left hand over towards your right ankle. And then just so you get a little boost, a little energy, go ahead and soften your head, let the weight of your head relax. And take And then just notice where your thoughts go. Typically, when we kind of know what a shape looks like, we've seen it on the magazine cover or whatever, just let that go. It ain't worth it, let it go. Focus on the sensation. Take this precious time for you and enjoy it. You're awesome. You're doing the work. Body's going to be smiling after this. All right, one more breath. Feel free to bend your right knee as generous as you need. Be kind to that left hamstring. Cool, and then slowly release. Nice easy twist here as we take the right hand to the left knee, just gentle twist to the left. All right, inhale, lift the chest, breathe into your belly, and then exhale, release. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do the same little ditty on the other side, and then we're gonna close it out. You're doing great. Right heel comes in towards the center. Go ahead and extend the left leg out long. If your leg's so tight, you're not alone here, that you're already kind of starting with the super bend. Embrace it, keep it, love it. It's all good. All right. So part of looking and feeling your best is kind of rewiring our thoughts and our language around how we work with our bodies and how we see ourselves. So just be kind. Here we go. Plugging that left femur in, shifting gears so we can find that active leg. And when you're ready, inhale, both fingertips behind the ear, as you reach up. And then think up and over as we reach toward the left foot. And then feel free to experiment here, right? Like you're not stuck. This isn't a photo shoot. So breathe into your belly. See how this side is different from the other side. Notice when you get frustrated. Experiment. Eventually taking time to relax the weight of the head over. And then this is it. We're almost done. So listen to the sound of your breath. Let it soothe you. Let your time spent on the mat fray any weary nerves or worries. Stretch it out. Use your breath. And then when you're ready, we will release. Counter twist here, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, lift your heart, maybe smile just a bit here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Beautiful, and then we'll release. It's springtime in Austin when we're shooting this and when it's coming out live. So we're gonna end with a cobbler's pose or a butterfly, Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet together. We're gonna start with hands on the ankles here just so you can really drop down through, again, the femur, the thigh bone. And then in time, you can maybe take hands to the toes. You can use your thumbs to massage the arches. If you've never done that before, give it a go. See what happens. Okay, and then inhale, lifting up from the pelvic floor, finding this length from crown to tail once again, bringing that loving awareness to the spine. Take a big inhale in, and then exhale, try to keep that length. So we're not gonna round. You're gonna keep that length as you bend your elbows, and you're gonna send your gaze to look kind of in an imaginary pond. Just try to see your reflection. And I always joke, it's a bad joke, but it's always like that moment in Zoolander when he's like looking in the puddle and asking, who am I? So give yourself that image. It's going to keep the spine nice and long, but also just kind of reflect back to you, remind you, even if it's in the silliest of ways, that, you know, this time is for you to be with yourself, to check in with yourself, Take care of yourself. All right, maybe send your heart a little bit forward, a little more forward for this last breath. Taking stock with the hips, and then slowly release, bring it up. All right, send your hands behind you, bring your feet to the earth. You're just gonna windshield wiper. Oh yeah, should feel good after that. The knees to one side and then the other. Take a couple cleansing breaths here, just a couple final I love you breaths as you windshield wiper the knees one way and then the other. All right, feet come to the earth, elbows come down. I'm glad Benji's over there. Some of you have done this with me before. Last little boost. You're gonna bring your feet to the ground and you're gonna give your foot a little wake-up call. So you can start nice and small and then you can go crazy. If you're in an upstairs of an apartment or something, maybe be mindful. But if you're in a place where you can go crazy, I suggest you do for 3, 2, keep it going. And on the 1, release. Come back up to your nice, comfortable seat. Bring the hands to your heart space. Take a deep breath in and empty it out. Twice more, just like that. Big inhale and empty it out. Last cleansing breath. Inhale, lots of love in. Exhale, lots of love out. Thanks, everyone. Let us know how this little ditty went for you in the comment section down below. Hope you're doing well. Share this video with a friend who you think might enjoy it. Heck, share it with an enemy too. The world needs more yoga. I love you guys. Thanks for sharing your time and your energy with me and with all the amazing folks who showed up to practice today. Take good care.
Namaste. Thank you, family. Oh man, my hair's all wild. But that means we did a good job, family. When we're slightly ruffled because we worked on ourselves today. I'm so proud of us, family. I have kept off 110 pounds after having gastric bypass in 2017. I was dying at 35, family. But at 41, I am role modeling every day what it means to be a real life Isleta Pueblo superhero. Join me in role modeling what's possible, family. I always have hope in my heart. I'm on a mission to transform this world. In addition to being an Ivy League graduate, a published author, a researcher, a critical race, whiteness, intersectional scholar, a vlogger with over 26,000 followers on 7 social media platforms, and a doctoral candidate at the University of New Mexico, soon to be Dr. Dre family. Watch out, world. I'm also pastor of Coyote's Lodge, House of Spirituality, Critical Race Theory, and Medical Marijuana. I'm trying to start up services, family. Whew. When you do not feel spiritually whole, it's kind of hard to lead a church, family. So I have been talking to Gammy. I have been pulling on my resources to help with my anxiety and panic attacks, family. And I am looking forward to Friday. Not only are we going to be having an episode, brand new episode of Eating, Drinking, and Smoking with Dre and Neil, with our special guest, my indigenous brother, Julio Padilla, who's the owner of Stoic Coffee Company, family. We're going to be talking about how to take over the world one interaction at a time. He's also going to be sharing some of his signature drinks and good eats. So I'm just saying, family, it's going to be a great time. Until then, family, don't forget to work on your spiritual selves with this coyote every day during the week with our daily prayer. This week's theme, family, is all about finding balance in our lives between everything that's going on. Taking care of your house, paying the bills, making sure the family's fed, there's a roof over your head. There's a lot going on. This is your daily reminder, family, that if everything is not okay right now, it's not you. COVID is still affecting all of our lives, and we're facing an economic, housing, job, global crisis, family. So please don't forget to be kind to yourselves and to each other. Gammy, it's your favorite Trickster Coyote grandchild. I know, I have been busy, slightly hiding, Gammy, but I got beat up a little bit before Thanksgiving, ideologically, family. So I needed to take some time and take a break to recharge my batteries, Gammy. And while we are back and ready to go, we have a very special prayer for you, Gammy. It's about balance in our lives today. And today, our challenge, Gammy, and our prayer and ask for you is to help us find a moment to work on ourselves, to bring a moment of joy and peace to ourselves, family. If you could do one thing for yourself today, what would it be? Is it taking 10 extra minutes in the bathroom? Is it ignoring that phone call because it's something that you can do tomorrow? Is it maybe taking a long way home and listening to your favorite jams on the radio? I'm just saying, family, there are a million and one ways for us to take a little me time. Gammy, you were my first example of a warrior woman. You inspire me every single day and watch over my adventures. But all of our families from around the world right now, Gammy, have been running themselves ragged. So please, Gammy, allow them to have a moment for themselves today. Allow them to accomplish one thing that feeds their mind, body, or spirit, but that makes them feel great. I love you, Gammy. May you rest in peace. To my Papa family, my Papa Andres, he adopted us and he loved us and he was so patient. He always made time for this coyote and made sure I was heard and loved. Papa, today, with everything going on, all of our people need a break. They need a moment. They need some time. They need some space, maybe a little extra money. But Papa, they need to do something for themselves today. So as that is our goal, Papa, can you send us some luck? Maybe it's a babysitter who's going to be able to drop in tonight. Maybe it is that friend who's going to give you that 10-minute phone call that you need to remind you how amazing you are. Whatever it is, Papa, send us that love. I miss you, and may you rest in peace. And to my great-great-grandpa, Pablo Beta, true revolutionary and Isleta Pueblo statesman, and to all of our aunties, uncles, gammies, papas, and everyone who has gone before us. Our ancestors, our family, our loved ones, those we have adopted in our hearts and those we are related to in blood. We are still causing trouble here on this world, doing honor to your name and memory. Please send us your blessings and guidance. Family, did you have a good time? I have a great time. This is the best job in the world. This is my doctoral project, family. I make videos about my life, being a real life Isleta Pueblo superhero, having PTSD, managing the chaos of training for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, family, keeping off 110 pounds, being an advocate and a warrior in my community. Because, family, I might not be perfect, but they need superheroes like myself. And I'm recruiting. If you'd like to learn more about getting involved with the Beta Consulting Group, with the Beta Share Community Foundation, or helping get Coyote's Lodge Church off the ground, let this coyote know. I love you. I'm off to God's trouble, and my mom's here, so I'm gonna go spend some quality time with my family. I love you, family, and I'll see you later.